Welcome to the DJ&P podcast. I'm Jay. This is D&P. Tonight's special guest is Jay, which is why we're gonna name this episode J Squared. But before we start, let's toast up.
Episode 14.
D, you want to take it away and explain to the viewers how today's episode gonna flow? I'm ready for a fight.
We're going out,
I'm ready.
J Squared.
Ready for a fight.
Welcome, J Squared.
Thank you.
All right, it's
baby.
back to back female episodes. Okay,
females is where it's at.
That's where it's at right now. So, listen, we talked about some things right now. We're gonna hit it with a trending topic right off the rip. We're gonna talk about
Let's hit it.
Love is Blind right now. Okay, Netflix show, hot topics. Let's dive in. First, before we start though, would any of you guys consider going on that show?
No.
Yes.
I would, but right now I gotta say no.
Why?
No.
You can't say I would consider. I would consider. No, I'm not talking about circumstances, but in general, would you go on a show
in a heartbeat?
Right. You would go
in a heartbeght.
One is publicity. Your publicity, you're getting your face out there, right?
Yeah,
it is.
Why are you so?
But good publicity is not. All publicity is not good publicity. So
what's that supposed to mean?
All publicity is not good publicity. Like what?
We just invite you to a podcast as a guest. So what you saying that publicity is not good enough?
I'm with her.
You're with J Squared.
There's some personal shit that goes into an in-depth conversation and getting to know people and.
Right, and some stuff just is not meant to be shared on national TV.
As you guys can see, he's not wearing a DJ&P t-shirt, so yeah, that's why he's
not with the crew. He's not with the crew no more.
That's all right. He got me. He's got me.
I'm a rebel.
He's got me today.
All right. But say you were on it. Okay. Say you're on it. Okay. All right. So you're going on the show to find love, right?
Yeah.
If we're all getting to a point in our lives where we're struggling to find dates or go on dates.
Okay.
Say that's the show you're going on. All right? You're going to go on now?
No.
I'm still not going.
All right, let's talk about it.
I don't think P has.
How about, would you be willing to go on a blind date?
Yeah.
But blind dates are different. Like, you're not airing your entire business out to the whole world. That's totally different.
Right.
You can see the person before you get to know them.
So you have an issue with not seeing the person, like Clay and AD?
So is it all about looks with you, or just like connection?
With Clay was all about looks.
It's about
No. It's not all about looks.
You said it.
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
No. He said clearly. At least you get to see the person.
Yeah. So if she was ugly,
physical
you
attraction plays a big part.
But that's not the show.
That's not what the show is.
And that's why I'm not going on it.
He did make that clear from the beginning.
At least he's honest. I'm just not going on because I need more than just a wall in between us to get to know you. I need to feel that connection before I decide that I'm gonna marry you.
Right, but
it's not.
But you don't think we can make that connection? Not being face to face, but through a wall, and then eventually we're building up on that too. When you see me, when you finally see me, you're like, oh my gosh, I love them.
Deep conversations are great. They are. Mm-hmm. But as far as like a wall in between, and then the first time that I actually see you, we're like engaged and we're supposed to work on this, have this strong relationship and get married and spend the rest of our lives together.
But the object of the show is 30 days.
But the object of the show is to get married.
Right.
No, the object of the show is to
30 days.
To create a bond.
Is it 30 days?
Based on
shorter than that.
I don't know.
I don't know where you got 30 days.
The object of the show is to create a bond based on emotion and the person that they are on the inside, their thought process, not what they look like.
No, understandable. But that's for people that can't find love based on what they look like.
You know what? Mama said it's not always about looks. It's what's in the inside.
I'm not saying that. No, because you can, if you have a strong bond with somebody, you can grow to find them attractive.
So like Amy and Johnny.
You can.
Amy and Johnny.
They had
a couple
that got married. Yeah, they had the perfect bond.
The perfect bond through the wall.
Right, but then that bond continued after the fact too. I'm not willing to put my feelings on the line, to put my emotions on the line, air my emotions out to the entire world for then we meet each other. We're supposed to spend time with each other and grow this relationship to essentially get married. And then you decide that you don't want to be with me because of the way that I look or something like that.
Do you feel like that's what Jimmy did to Chelsea when she said she looked like Megan Fox?
Yes, absolutely. I mean,
cracked out Megan Fox.
First of all,
I mean,
don't sit here and tell me that.
She needs to be canceled for that, right? I agree. Don't she ever compare herself to my baby Megan Fox? But wait a minute.
To her defense, she did tell him that people say that about her.
No.
But she doesn't.
They need to get the
First off,
eye doctor.
No one ever said that woman in her life she looked like Megan Fox.
How do you know that?
Very clearly, she's on the show because she can't find love. No, so if she looked like Megan Fox, she would have been found love.
Exactly. or she'd be in Vegas playing the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
MGK.
That's what I'm saying.
But she said that people say that because of her dark hair and her eyes. She never said that she thought that she looked like Megan Fox. She said people have said that to her.
They're lying. People are being nice
because
on the plane because they want extra water.
Bullshit.
Not saying no. They're lying because she's the one passing out the crackers on she's the airline stewardess, right?
Yeah.
So she was.
Okay.
Flight attendant. They're lying because she get another nip.
Would you like a juice?
For a pair of headphones after her, she looked like
you look great
Fox
all day. Then you wonder why Jimmy comes on and he proposes to her, and then when he sees Jess, he's like, "Oh damn, I made a mistake."
Well,
Jess the mother.
He didn't like her from
Jess was the mother. Remember?
Right, but he didn't like her from when he first saw her. Like, if you rewatch the episode, he didn't even re-propose to her in person.
You talking about
when they first Jimmy and Chelsea?
Right, but I'm saying he's always hooked on Jess. Once he saw Jess, it was done.
Stuck on you?
Yeah, but I'm talking about before that. So he
didn't
wasn't
like her when
interested.
when they met each other.
Yeah,
because he said
wasn't
she was lying. If you don't say your girl's lying to
Jess because of the kid, right?
I think he shied away from the kid.
But put all that to the side, right?
You're right.
Like, as men, we know how hard it is to open up, right?
Yeah.
For Jess to do that to Jimmy and air the whole world that when he shared that he had that little situation with the best friend.
No, that was Chelsea.
That was Chelsea.
Chelsea aired out that.
That was Chelsea.
Chelsea's wrong for that.
I don't remember that.
Chelsea's wrong for that. She should never air that out. She should take that to her.
Well, that's why she's not married.
Well, he shouldn't have told her that either.
No, there's some things you gotta leave unsaid.
He shouldn't have told her.
I get it, but however, wouldn't you like to hear from your significant other than being at a party when that person is around and everybody is whispering? Now you feel uncomfortable, you feel a certain way because your husband, your boyfriend, whoever that person is, so you hid that from you.
No, I understand that, but for something like that, especially if we put it past us and there's no like relationship on that level between us, I don't see why it was a priority to tell her that, because that right there is creating the distrust.
The man was being honest.
Maybe he was afraid it was going to come out though. But maybe he was afraid.
No, I
maybe he was like,
that.
"Oh shit, I might propose," and then it's going to come out later on.
But some things are better left unsaid, especially something like that when you know that you're texting all day, you're talking all day, you're around each other often. That's not gonna go. I don't care what type of female you are. That's not gonna go over well with the female that you're dating.
Fair enough.
That's asking for trouble.
Listen, if she said she didn't want him going out for more than like an hour, so I'll be all set with that. My girl says to me, "I don't want you going out for an hour." That's an issue.
Yeah, you can.
You know what I mean? But it would have been an issue once I saw what she looked like from the beginning. I would have been like, you know what? Nope. Turn around, go back to the doorway, and
Why? Because she didn't look like Megan Fox.
Yeah, because she lied. I'd be like, you know what? You started this relationship on a lie.
She didn't lie, though.
Yo, she did.
She did. That's
and
a lie.
My boy tried to clean it up by
He couldn't clean it up.
He tried.
That's why he didn't even want to be. He didn't want to be intimate with her. He was all set. You know what I mean? But if you want to be like P, where you're like Clay and you only want to see girls off looks, then you're gonna leave a girl at the altar like Clay did. You're gonna leave a girl at the altar like Clay did. You know what I mean?
Listen. Let's double back. Leave my boy Clay alone, all right?
Why?
Leave my boy Clay alone.
No, because this is Team AD right here.
Right.
Team AD?
Yes, absolutely.
She did nothing wrong, but she was in it. She got left at the altar.
She did nothing wrong. She didn't even take time to get to know him.
What?
How could you get to know somebody when he doesn't come home?
Get to know him.
Speak up, Will.
What you mean they come home?
Hold on.
First of all, right, this whole time, my man was like, yo, I need help. Not once did she volunteer to help him.
That wasn't her job to do that. No. That wasn't her job to do that.
But you want to marry this man, though. It becomes your job. Am I wrong?
He came on a show to get married. If he wasn't ready,
hold on, rewind this real quick.
If he wasn't ready to get married or take those steps to at least try for a serious relationship, he should have never came on the show.
Okay, he went to the show.
But hold on, because the red flag in the beginning was him saying he was like interested in what she looked like,
right?
And the show was called Love Is Blind,
right?
Exactly. Then why did AD go back?
Because she was with that crazy guy Matthew at the beginning.
He wasn't.
No.
Serial killer.
She should stand on values and what she stand for and took her ass home.
So I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. Coming from
the girl that paint her fingers to red flags and shit, right? So she should stand. She should stand on what she believes on, right? So he went for looks. You didn't want that. You went to the next guy. Don't double back. Take your ass home.
No, so I'm not.
She couldn't really leave.
I mean, she could have left. She could have left. Matthew left. But listen, I mean, I agree with you on that aspect of it. Yep. She should have never went back from one. He was too worried about what she looked like, and two, true. He gave red flags inside of the pods. He did. So I agree with that from the beginning. But however, she did go back.
She did, and then she got left at the altar.
She got left at the altar, but
in a white dress.
Yes, I'm clearly in a white dress. But
I'm just saying, I'm Team Clay all the way, bro.
How can you be Team Clay when he was? I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think he was ever in it for marriage.
He wasn't, and he made that.
Clay was what you guys don't understand. Clay was in it for marriage.
No, he wasn't.
He was in it.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Because he said
he got triggered, and everything came back.
Trigger from what?
From his fucking how his dad treated his mom.
Okay,
to him that was love.
Hold on,
and he doesn't want to repeat that cycle.
That was not
got
love.
Triggered, and that's why he left her at the altar for him to go get help and better himself.
We're gonna put the get help hotline at this episode.
And you need help.
I got help.
No, you need help. Because if you think
no, the problem is y'all too quick to freaking fall in love and not ask the proper questions and not really get to know the person. That's the problem here.
What are you talking about? She asked the proper questions. His issue was he was projecting his parents' issues from their marriage onto her. But that had nothing to do with her or their relationship.
That's
when you can't do that. It doesn't matter how you grew up or what you witnessed in your parents' relationships. That should be a learning curve for you. Okay. So
I'm glad you mentioned learning. Who did you learn from growing up?
Who did I learn from? The people around me.
And who are those people?
But it was still my family, my mother, my father, my sister, my older cousins, father, right? People like that.
What you think Clay gonna learn from someone that was brought to the entanglements, the whole cheating process?
But listen,
I disagree with you, bro.
Listen,
what you gotta say about that?
I agree with her. I just agree with her because it's a completely separate relationship.
And when someone goes through like a traumatic event, they don't want to repeat the cycle.
Exactly. That's my point.
So him saying, okay, my father cheated on my mother per se. I don't want to make the same mistake. All right, well, how about you don't make the same mistake and you're just faithful to your partner?
Exactly.
But you could make the same mistake because if that's how you were brought up, that's what you know.
That's all you know.
But
exactly.
That is up. You are a grown ass man. You have to make that decision to flip the script. And
J squared. That's bullshit.
J.
AD should have taken the time and really get to know the person.
They did take the time. That's the point of the show. But you're not listening. The point of the show is to get to know each other behind the wall.
I see you struggling with this, Clay. What I'm gonna do is let's go to therapy together, baby. Let's build this team. She always said, "Don't worry, baby. I got you. Don't worry, Clay. I got.
I'm not saving no man that came into the relationship with issues.
Take the time and went to. And that's the problem with y'all these days.
With who?
Y'all too quick to run.
Be specific. Be specific. With who?
She didn't run. She was at the altar.
Exactly. She didn't run. She was at the altar, and she said yes.
No. I'm talking about this conversation right now.
Right now.
Y'all quick to run. Stop running.
Who? Be specific.
The grass is always greener on the other side.
So you want me to fix a man from the beginning of our relationship? So you want me to be the one to fix him when he came into the relationship?
Sometimes us men have to be guided.
No.
We need some guidance.
Can you stop, bro? Can you stop?
He should have went to therapy before he brought his ass on the show. A show that was meant for building a serious relationship to essentially get married.
Have you ever been triggered?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You're triggering her right now.
Let's leave it at that.
Okay, let's be honest.
My boy Clay just wanted the clout.
You're right. No, you're 100% right. Clay went on that show for clout, strictly business. That was a business decision he made on because he got his name out there, his face out there with his brand. That's real.
And he's an entrepreneur, so he wanted. That's all he wanted. He just wanted to get his name out there.
Clay, we both have the entrepreneur inside of us. We can make it.
Tell you what, my boy is smooth, though.
He's real. He is. So what did you think of Kenneth and Brittany, the interracial couple? How they were great behind the wall, and then when they got together back at the place, he was just on his phone. I mean, they didn't talk about intimacy, all that. He was supposed to feel the vibe.
Yeah.
It's the first white woman he ever dated, this and that. She was into it. She's crawling for attention. She's crying for attention, and he's like, "No, I'm good." And eventually, he just bounced.
Yeah,
that's
is that an interracial thing? It's if it's the first time, it's not feeling that vibe. Like,
coming from someone that used to date, used to date snow bunnies back in high school all the way up to college.
Used to.
Yep.
Yeah, used to. Shout out to my Latinos, man. I pick up a new jerk.
Is that still not considered an interracial couple though?
It's not. It's not. How? Back to my
Answer that question first. How is that not interracial?
Play here, right? You see that gap between the table right here? Separates us.
How is that not considered an interracial couple?
It is.
But you just said it wasn't.
You just said it wasn't. So which one is it?
I was trying to get to my point of my snow bunny, but you guys want to stop.
He's frazzled.
Yeah, you're triggered. Just chill.
I'm triggered. But what I'm saying is, it is an interracial couple, but it's hard, bro. It's hard, like dating outside your race, because like the culture plays a factor. How your family gonna take that person, how the other family gonna take you, play a real factor.
I think some form we've all experienced it.
Yeah, right? So it plays.
No, I've never had an interracial dating experience.
Especially when you go.
I've gone through it. It was hard.
It was really hard. Back in college, when I used to go out with my girlfriend, and she was.
He's going to go on a story.
Snow bunny. Yeah. And it was hard, like walking into places of people looking at us all the time. Yeah. So,
no, I always felt like I was out of place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So did you feel like you were out of place in her family, or that she was out of place in yours?
I felt like it was me being out of place in her family.
Why? Because you're not cultured?
Was it a culture thing?
I think it was probably more cultured, than anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
it wasn't that they weren't accepting. They were very accepting, but I just kind of never like felt that vibe, that click. Yeah. You know what I mean? Eventually it didn't work out, so be it. But
would you try it again?
It is what it is. You learn from it. That's it.
I didn't walk away with it with like a bad taste in my mouth. I just walked away with like, okay, what could I have done differently? Because I've never experienced the different. It was a cultural shock almost.
I mean, that's a very mature way of looking at it. Have you ever had any interracial dating experiences?
I have not.
Would you be open to it?
Well, you feel like they're not. You feel like they don't like your vibe.
Would you be open to it?
I mean, I'm a bald guy with tattoos. With beard. I don't know.
I love fishing and hunting.
I listen to country music. I listen to all music.
And the comments.
I mean, but sometimes opposites attract, and it could be a very good thing. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to dating interracially, and I think that my family would definitely be accepting to it. But again, it's just more of a culture thing. Is he gonna fit in with what me and my family are used to, and vice versa?
Yeah. Listen, if you're out there, learn the electric slide. You'll fit right in.
That's what we're going with.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna try it. Yo.
It is more to black culture than the electric slide. I am appalled.
Boogie.
I'm trying not to get canceled.
Jesus Christ.
Boogie.
You got the feeling. Do you know how to do the electric slide?
Boogie.
I don't think you do.
Nah, you don't know.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know how to do the electric slide.
All right, back to love.
See, he didn't answer. He didn't answer.
He has to answer a lot of questions.
Back to love and supply.
But I'm only saying this. Do you think that initial culture shock going back into, because you're away now from the resort, you're away from the pods, do you think that initial reaction of like, oh shit, now I have to...
Yeah, because there's a social aspect that plays into it too. You don't know how this person acts socially in front of people, with people. You don't know if they're introvert, extrovert. There's a whole lot more to learn about somebody than talking to them through a wall.
Right.
And plus, you gotta also think too, Kenneth is not trying to walk out there, not like so-called having a match with someone. So
he's trying to walk out with a wife.
Yeah, he's trying to walk out with a wife. But
when the wife when she tried to talk to him and say, "Oh, I need this, and that," he just wasn't feeling the vibe.
I liked Kenneth. I thought he was like a real.
I did too.
No, I thought they were gonna make it to the altar. I really did. No, I did.
One was a principal, one was a teacher. I mean, they were pretty much.
They were compatible, and they were very compatible in the past. Like they didn't show them dating like anyone else, or they definitely had a bond. It was just once they got with each other in person, I'm not really sure what it was, but they just didn't.
There was a disconnect.
Fit. Yeah, there was a disconnect.
So I want to go back to Chelsea real quick because there was something.
Nobody want to go back to that. No one's going back to Megan Fox.
I want to go back to her.
That's Transformers Megan Fox?
That's
Transformers Megan Fox.
Yeah, but that was Chelsea's not Transformers.
Like
all right, no.
So you're going to have to take her off as the background.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm saying after like they met each other.
Yeah.
She was just digging for reassurance. She was like, "Oh, you don't love me, this, that, blah, blah," just things along that line.
True.
That would annoy the fuck out of me.
Welcome to every female that's been hurt by our kind. You gotta reinsure them all the time.
That's a fact.
But no, I get it. But it was like every conversation they were having, she was trying to pull it out of them.
Go ahead, you can
maybe she did that because she wasn't getting the reassurance that she needed.
She didn't.
So
I think she was threatened by the other females too. When they kind of interacted as a group and he talked to AD and just having a general conversation,
like,
I think
she got a fat ass.
she was very
but
she was very insecure. She was very insecure.
Right. How can you marry someone in 2 weeks, something like that, where she just needs?
How long is that show?
But
you said
I don't think they really spend that long.
I think they spend 2 weeks in the pods or something like that, and then they go to the resort
and then
for a week, and then they go to the condos, and then they meet a year.
So it's like 30 days.
How do you love someone in 2 weeks talking through a wall?
How do you not?
I don't know.
Listen, man, deep conversation.
I think deep conversation can spark something that would lead me to want to meet you physically.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then when you see me and you're blown away by her beauty or something like that, maybe that's what triggers that love portion of it.
And honestly, if you have that deep conversation, you have that solid foundation, which is a deep conversation, and getting to know that person, the look is not going to matter.
Oh, no, it did. No, it did. It did. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm sorry.
I'm speaking for myself here. Because
you're speaking wrong.
If I had that deep conversation with someone, how did it look like? It's not gonna matter.
No,
to me.
I'm not.
Please.
So, in a sense, I do kind of agree with him, because if you have that bond and you guys are connecting, I'm not gonna say that it doesn't matter entirely, but again, you can grow to find someone attractive, as opposed to like going out, seeing them in the bar, and that's the first thing that you're seeing, and that's what you're basing your perception of them off, is their looks. But if you're talking to somebody and you haven't seen them and you grow to like them in a sense beyond their looks, you can absolutely grow to like them. So I actually do agree with him for once.
No, see, hold on.
Go ahead, P.
So it's not just about the looks and being attracted to that person. Like for me, I read body language, eye contact, mannerism.
Right, but you can't do that through that show.
Right, and that's why I'm not going on that show.
He's right. He's got a point.
He's right.
So I have a question for you guys. When you meet a woman, okay, we'll run it back. You guys have had phone conversations, maybe you've seen a picture of her or not, depending, and you finally see them. What's the first thing that you look at that will make you attracted to them?
Her smile. When I finally see them?
When you see them. Like, you've seen pictures, possibly, or whatever, but...
It's the smile for me.
Smile? What about you?
Smile's a big part of it, but like eye contact, it's just, if you can tell a lot by eyes and you can tell if they're invested.
I can't wait to hear Pretty Boy's answer. Go ahead, you pretty motherfucker.
What we got?
What is it?
Wait.
Her style?
You mean like if you just... yeah.
What she's wearing?
I gotta see how she's dressed. I gotta see how her hair is her nails done.
This motherfucker.
It's more on the outside.
Even though, like, you've been talking for a while, you've grown to have a bond.
Yeah, okay, so if we've established that now, there's the bond on the inside.
Okay, so question.
Ladies, if you ever see us in the bar, please, I'm asking you guys, please, before you approach this pretty motherfucker, make sure you're on point, please.
So, if you guys have been talking for a while, you have a bond, and you finally see her, and she's not dressed to your liking.
Well,
is that a turn off for you?
Specifically clothes? No, because you can... I don't want to say you can change anybody's style. It's real shallow.
You can alter it.
But you can always make suggestions that you like her in this, you like her in that.
Yeah.
Hey, so you're trying to change the person she is?
No. Like you, no. Wait. I would say suggestions. Like, okay, for example, you said, should you wear your Vital hat today? And we were like,
because that motherfucking light glaring off my face.
But we made a suggestion and said, that the Vital hat on you would look good. So it was a suggestion and it ultimately ended up working for you.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to blind the viewers.
DJ&P cast for 15% off.
But I'm saying, like, if she were to walk in and we were vibing as far as, like, you're talking about conversation and all that, and I didn't like the way she was looking, if all this is...
So if she was pretty, but her clothes were raggedy,
then we go stop at Zara or H&M real quick.
Are you going to foot that bill at Zara?
That's the first one. Okay, that's the first one.
So, what about she's drop dead gorgeous, but her style is not on point to your liking?
No, because if I found her drop dead gorgeous on her Instagram pictures, then her style would be to my liking.
I'm not talking about Instagram,
right?
I'm not talking about Instagram. She's at the bar.
Why you asking her, right?
Drop dead gorgeous, makeup on point, but her style is not on point.
That's okay, then I'm accepting of it.
You accepting of it?
Yeah. See,
lying ass motherfucker.
I don't know if I believe you. I really don't. I really don't.
Fucking teeth right now.
It's okay. It's all right.
Look, he's serious now.
No, because I can transition this into our other topics as far as when we talked about love languages earlier, right?
Okay.
So I know you want to talk about what is it important to love your partner, right? As far as
in their love language.
In their love language. So.
All right, so
one of them is what?
Let's list the viewers the 5 love languages. So we have quality time, right? Words of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service, and then we have gifts. So is it important to love your partner in their love language as opposed to yours?
Give me an example. So what would be...
Say my love language was quality time, right?
Yep.
But you don't necessarily... That's not your love language. Your love language is more of like gifts as opposed to quality time.
Right.
What would you do? Would you love me in my love language or your love language? Because your love language is gifts.
Both.
So do you think it's okay to give me gifts and not the quality time that I'm asking you for?
No, because then it wouldn't work out.
Right.
No, I'd have to meet you in the middle.
This is where you gotta get creative. If her love language is quality time, and you said gifts?
Yeah, and his is gifts.
Yep.
Okay. Go to the mall, walk around the mall, and let her pick something that she wants.
And that's quality time.
Quality time and gifts, because she gets to pick what she wants.
So what if she's telling you that she doesn't want your gifts, that she just wants to spend time with you?
Okay, so
then what are we doing?
You find a common ground where you both find an interest. Let's say we both fit. We go for a hike. That's quality time.
He's going on these stories again. But
that's not a story.
But okay,
you got to think outside the box, bro.
I'm not saying I would meet them in the middle. That's what I'm saying. I would meet them in the middle.
Think outside the box,
but you're already looking in a partner specific qualities.
Yeah,
I'm looking. I'm probably not going to be your partner if our love languages are so far off.
Why not?
Because we don't. I mean, I can only give so much.
But you're loving them in their love language, not yours.
I don't know.
Okay, so all right. Hey, what's your love language?
Let me look at the love language.
I think you were.
You got quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch.
We talked about that.
Yeah, we did. It was words of affirmation.
Yeah, because you liked people reassuring you and making you feel good about yourself and stuff like that.
Of course, that's it was
so. Yeah, well, and that was the thing. Like, just I like being appreciated, and when I don't, it bothers me if I do say like an act of service and I'm not appreciated. Like, I think I told a story one time where I redid a whole room one time and I never even got a thank you. Like, that shit bothered me.
Yeah. No, you wanted some appreciation for what you did.
Just a thank you. Like, and it's not like it was something small. It was a big project, and it was just, I think I even said it on the pod. The response that I got was, that's something you should do because you're the man of the house.
I don't like that.
Yeah, no, that wasn't.
Do you feel like that there's gender rules in this?
As far as what?
As far as
say an old school gender rule, like if Jay said to J squared, like, I'll take care of the outside, you take care of the inside.
I'm okay with that, but on the other end of that, if he said, okay, I need you to come outside and help me pick some weeds, I'm not above that either. I'll definitely come out and help you pick some weeds. But when I ask you to wash some clothes, you better wash some clothes too.
You washing clothes or just pumping gas?
I'm pumping gas.
You should not.
I'm gonna hug her at the gas pump, bro. Boo boo loving.
Quality time at the pump.
Quality time at the pump. You know about him?
You want quality time at the pump? Call me.
Did you know about him?
No.
You didn't know about that?
No.
You know he was a New York City crosswalk ass grabber that likes to pump your gas? That's literally
ass slap drive-bys. Get it right.
Ass slap drive-bys.
What's an ass
you don't want to know. You
drive-by?
It's one.
No,
if he's
you in the house, you're with your girl, your significant other. You know, she's looking good. All right, boop.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No. He was saying like, yeah, you're right.
But if you're doing that to strangers outside, that's kind of weird.
You going to Yale, kid?
only to the girlfriend.
All right, so if we talked about love languages, this and that is yours, right? What qualities do you want? What qualities are you looking for then in an individual?
I'm not even,
because if you're on Love Is Blind, you're not. What qualities are you looking for? If some of those qualities are, I can't see you till I meet you. Dude, you know what I mean? So
that's fine. This is why I said it earlier. Like, yo, you could build that bond with that.
So
person.
Give me that. We're behind a wall. You two are behind a wall, and what qualities are you looking for?
Someone that's patient, understanding.
We have 2 weeks.
Patient, understanding.
We have 2 weeks. So we have 2 weeks.
Okay.
We have 2 weeks.
That itself is crazy.
I mean, okay.
That's
well,
fine.
you
Just
can't.
Within that 2 weeks, you could build an understanding. Like if you share like something that you have done in your life, and that person's like, yeah, I get it. I could see why he did that. Behind the wall.
Wasn't after 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's how they get from behind the wall and meet each other.
Yep.
They have to propose. If they don't propose, then they just go home.
But here's the thing that you guys overlooking. For you to propose to someone, that's a special time. So you have to.
We're not overlooking that. We agree with
you. No, you guys are over. No,
it's definitely a sentimental time.
Because majority, you're looking for looks, and you. Just
No, I never said that.
You're looking for looks, and you just asked me a question based on how you be supposed to build all that.
All right, okay. All right, okay. Stop for a second. I want to hear the initial interaction. The wall is here. Go ahead, talk to her. Go ahead. This is initial interaction. Go ahead. Oh, cold feet.
The wall is here. Right?
The wall's here. She's standing on the couch. You're sitting on. I mean, she's sitting on the couch. You're sitting on the couch.
I need a drink.
J Square.
Yes.
What is one advice that you will give your younger self if you could go back?
You clearly took that off the episode. You clearly took that off. Clearly, you took that off the recap.
You say go, right?
Okay, go ahead. Go.
I'm Love Is Blind mode,
rock it,
bro.
rock it. You know what? I respect it. Rock with. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go on. Don't look at me.
I asked you the question, J Square. What's one advice that you would give yourself?
If I could give my younger self advice, it would be to just be patient. Everything works out. Maybe not when or how you want them to work out, but at the end of the day, like, they work out and they always work out for the better.
Did you fall in love?
Is being patient something that's important to you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So now, okay. Did you like that response?
Yes.
Okay. So
because
now
I'm
you're
looking
talking.
for someone that's patient.
You're talking and talking. Now he's in love.
Nah.
I'm just saying. I'm saying, but that initial reaction on that, I'm just using that as an example. That's a perfect thing how you actually liked her response.
Yeah.
And now you're having
to build on it.
Right.
Find out how important being patient is.
Do you
to
see?
her
Okay. And if
me.
Right. So give me. Okay.
But those are the qualities that you said that you're looking for.
Yeah, someone that's patient and understanding.
Right. So same
AD
thing.
wasn't looking for her qualities.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
She wasn't though.
You cannot say that.
Viewers, please help me in the comments.
No,
Thank you.
they're not going to help you because you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You are wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You are.
Do you think you could propose in that show?
In that show,
If she meets the qualities in which you're looking for in the conversation,
Patience and understanding.
Because you that specifics of what you said, they came out of it because he's not even signing up. So you just had I took you out of it. You didn't even sign up.
You said you're not going on 11.
Here's what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna tap into my Haitian self. I'm like, baby, would you marry me, baby?
No, but
if I find the qualities that I need and I'm looking for, baby, why you just marry me, baby?
all right. So what? All right. Okay. That qualities. Boom. What are your boundaries?
Damn.
Now you, Jay.
In what
P.
what sense?
What are your boundaries? So we're behind the wall. I mean, because we're circling this episode around Love is Blind. This is a show we love, all of us. So we're into it right now. So I want to circle it around this. What are your boundaries? In a relationship, like what?
In a relationship,
or I'll even or what rules? What red flags? Like, what are you talking about with her behind the door?
what are you talking about to make you make the decision that this is the one that you want to be with?
Like what?
In 2 weeks?
The initial.
Okay, so
go ahead.
Scrap the Love is Blind. Scrap the wall.
Mm-hmm.
In general, what qualities, what boundaries are you looking for in a person that will make you say, this is the one? Like, this is who I want to build with. This is who I want longevity with.
So I base a lot of things off of morals, respect, all that stuff, because I was brought up in a really old school Italian family. My grandparents came over from Italy, and that's just the whole, if you're disrespectful, if you don't have morals, it's a turn off for me.
Morals as far as the relationship or self-morals?
Yeah, self-respect,
or
just stuff like that. Yeah, relationship morals. Like, I don't mess around with cheating. Like, if you cheat, toodaloo, motherfucker. Like, that's it.
No, I agree. Cheating is definitely off the table. As far as like,
have you been cheated on?
We've all been cheated on.
Oh,
You'd be lying. We've all been cheated on. Who here hasn't been cheated on?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
You don't know.
have been.
You've been cheated on, my dude.
So you've never caught anybody cheating on you.
Oh yeah, I got stories on stories on stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How did you find out?
Stop it. Let's leave that alone.
Okay.
Because
all right, we're not going to touch that.
We can talk about it. What do you want to know about cheating? I feel like. What do you want to know about cheating?
No, I would just ask.
No, I asked him how he found out like they were cheating, because that plays a big.
I found out they were cheating. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean that one's tough.
Yeah, that one's tough.
I found out because I did not have social media, and I do not have social media, and it was a family member who said to me, "Did you know that you haven't been on their social media and X amount of months?" And I said,
that she didn't post
she wasn't posting us anymore. And I didn't even know that. We were taking pictures, but she wasn't posting us. But I don't have social media, so I never bothered to look, and it was second nature to me.
Right.
And then there was a specific guy that kept liking every single picture.
Of just her.
Just her. Okay. Just her. What is, just everything she posted was getting liked. And then one thing led to another. I guess they developed a relationship. And next thing you know, before I knew it was over, they were living together.
So is it important?
Damn.
So because that happened, now is it important for your significant other if they have social media to post you? How do you feel about them not?
I've been in relationships where I've told the girl I did not have Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and they were okay with deactivating it. I've never asked. I will never say, "Could you deactivate it?" Because I don't feel like that's my place.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you're open enough to say, "Hey, I got a message," or "Hey, so and so, this guy reached out to me," and at least communicated with me, I don't have an issue with it. I don't need you.
That's great.
Do I need to be posted? Like, I don't know the right answer to that is, because would I feel like people need to know that you're in a relationship? The answer is yes. You know, because I'm not part of Instagram. I don't have it. So for me to not to be, and it's almost like you're a single person.
Yeah,
so,
no,
what about if you was in a relationship? Let's say you was in a relationship with someone, right?
Yeah.
And other dudes are sliding into their DMs or blah blah blah,
which happens all the time.
It happens all the time, but
it happens all the time. But she shows you,
and that's what I'm saying.
Would you be okay with that?
Yes. So if I'm dating J Squared, if she says to me, "Hey, J&P reached out and they're in my DMs right now,"
that would never happen.
I get it.
Bros before.
I know that you're right about the rule. No, that needs to be respected.
No, definitely. Yeah. So for me, like, I'm all about keeping our relationship private. However, I'm not your secret. So I'm not saying that you have to post me every other day or every other week.
Right.
But the people besides, like, the people that I've met in your life, like just regular people that you have on your social media, need to understand that you're in a relationship. And they need to know that. So if I'm in a relationship and he doesn't post me not once, that's kind of like a red flag for me. It's like,
I agree with you.
Okay, even if, like, I've met, your entire family, your friend circle, your closest people to you, those people that have the potential to slide in your DMs, they need to know that you're in a relationship. So when and if it does happen and I find out about it, at least I know that they know that you're in a relationship. So therefore that takes the disrespect thing to a whole nother level. Because if they don't know that you're in a relationship, then there is no disrespect thing, because they don't know.
Yeah. Do you think that you have an issue with me saying to you, if he or not was an ex, can you block them?
No, I don't have an issue with that. If you feel uncomfortable with me being friends with my ex on social media, I'll delete them.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I feel like some people would have an issue with that.
I don't have an issue, because at the end of the day, like, that's my past. And even if me and my ex do have a good relationship, that's the past. I'm with you now. So if you feel like,
present and the future.
I'm not worried about what their feelings or anything like that.
Right.
Because I'm with you, like, you're my focus right now.
Yeah. So what about if your man now, right, has an issue with the pictures that you posting on Instagram? Let's say it's like bikini pictures, so like very explosive, and he asks you to stop. Would you stop?
Yeah, but me and my personality, I'm not putting that on social media for everybody to see anyway, because that's disrespectful to the person that I'm in a relationship with. Like, I might post, like, if I'm on vacation, a bikini pic, but it's not, trust me, it's not anything provocative.
It's not a thirst trap.
It's not something that's going to bring the boys to the yard. It's not a thirst trap. It's not anything that's bringing the boys to the yard. And if the boys do come to the DMs, then I'll have that conversation with them, because at the end of the day, like, I'm in a relationship and I need to respect my partner.
I will say it's a struggle as someone who doesn't have social media to date people who have social media, because it's very uncomfortable. It's a struggle for me. I'm not gonna gonna lie.
So are we speaking about people that just have it or people that are obsessed with it? Because there's a difference.
There's people that's obsessed with every.
I can't. Yeah, I mean the scrolling all the time on Instagram and TikTok drives me insane.
It's just people that need validation, that need the likes, that are getting off on likes.
But I don't want to. If you're taking it specific to like wanting likes and all that, but if you're scrolling and looking for clothes, or you're scrolling and just scrolling in general, I have no issue with that. But the ones that are thirst trapping and putting them out there, like I have an issue. It's just a struggle as someone who doesn't have social media. You don't want to cross the line where you're saying I don't want you to have it, because then you look controlling, and that's not who you want to be. But the insecurity, I don't want to be the person who also needs that reassurance, like Chelsea, who needs to be reassured all the time and say, oh, it's okay, babe, I love you. I don't need that all the time, but there is that. It's an inner demon, I feel like, as someone who doesn't have it. You know what I mean? I struggle with that.
Even if you do feel like that, and even when they do tell you love you, you're not going to believe that.
No, that's not necessarily true. Like, if you're doing that and you're telling me that you love me and you're showing me that you love me, then...
But it's telling and showing. You just put two things at once.
It could be the same thing, though.
No.
Telling? No. Oh, well,
telling
that's
and showing
different.
is totally
telling
different.
and not showing is totally different.
Exactly.
That's something different.
Exactly.
But if you're telling me and showing me that you love me just because you're on social media, I'm not going to doubt the fact that you love me. Like, social media is not going to determine whether or not I believe that you love me or not. But it raises a lot of issues inside of relationships. It does.
I was thinking something. Hold on. I forgot.
All right. Well, since we're on the topic of...
No.
Go. No, floor is yours, bro. Handle it.
I forgot again.
Okay, if it pops up, interrupt me. Slide in my DMs. But I see. But since we're on it, it's a little off.
Yeah, that's okay. I got it.
Go.
That's why I'm not going on that show, because
what?
They had to tie into something you were just saying.
No, I agree. Okay, we're not going on the show. That's the end of the story.
Social media, thirst trapping, and all that. I was going to run into social media too, because this was a little off topic, because we were talking about red flags and what you like about dating, what you do not like dating. But we talked about this on the last episode with Stina Baby. And
Stina Baby.
Shout out to you.
We were talking about ghosting and catfishing and angles and all that. Mm-hmm. We have issues as guys with that. Right. And it's good to hear another female's perspective on it, about the angles and the catfishing and the ghosting and all that. And I'm not to rehash what we talked about before, but to hear someone else's opinion on it would be good. We don't like it, so stop.
Stop the
I felt like that was an attack on me.
No.
So all females do angles, and so do guys. Like, when you're posting a picture on social media, you want to look good. So if I take a picture and I feel like my belly looks a little big, or I want my butt to stick out a little bit more, then I'm gonna make it so that the picture is I'm gonna make it so that the picture is nice. However, I'm not gonna make it so extreme to the point that when you see me in person, you're gonna be like, well, where that ass at? Like, what happened? Like, on Instagram, you had this ass, and now you don't. So it's not gonna be that extreme.
Do you think that's what people maybe hate about dating now? Because of the catfishing and the angles and
that's why I don't date through social media.
Have you been catfish?
Have I ever been catfish? No, I don't date through social media. I don't like it.
How do you date?
She meets the person.
I'm gonna meet you.
She's like me. I told you, we got to meet people face to face.
I can't date through social media. So
but you're going on the show. You need to meet people face to face.
I mean,
wait, you said you were not on the show?
I'm not going on the show.
Yeah.
You said no. Yeah, you are a hypocrite.
No, but call me Clay. Call me Clay.
He was like,
call me Clay. Someone's gonna comment about that.
I hope they do.
No,
man, you're right.
I have to.
Team Clay?
No, don't. Are you serious right now?
I don't like Clay. You know that, but I'm in too deep at this point. So
you gotta.
Because
you gotta fix it.
Because he's right. Damn, man, I would be so afraid of what you look like. You would
be, and that's why you're not going on the show. So welcome to this side of the table.
She come out the pod looking like Frank, looking like Fiona.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess it's happening.
Yeah.
It's tough.
That's why I hate dating.
And no, I agree. Like I hate
this
dating.
is why you like meeting them in person.
But I definitely, so even when it comes to like people in my DMs, like I will legit ignore you if you send me a message in my DMs, just because I don't. So if you're sliding in my DMs, who else's DMs are you sliding in?
Yeah, but that's bullshit because no, that's not fair.
No.
Because you, I mean, yeah.
So
but
when it's sliding in your DMs, what do they say? Like,
it doesn't matter.
What's the most corniest pickup line?
Every line you've ever said.
I don't know.
Damn, bro, that's some fucked up.
Give me the
shit.
sunset to her real quick. The sunset line.
This
I don't care. Just say it. Oh, she did?
Yeah.
I thought it was your line.
No.
Wait, you gotta.
My line is this. Did it hurt?
Oh, God. Every episode.
Did what hurt?
When you fell from heaven.
You like that?
I mean, it was corny, but it would probably make me laugh. But I'm still not responding to you in my DMs.
So you like the old school, like, are you tired because you're running through my mind?
No. No.
Wait, does your feet hurt?
Why?
Because you've been running to my mind all day.
Yeah. What's the other one? Are you from Tennessee?
Because you're the only 10 that.
Would you like that?
So, listen, so it is corny.
What about this one?
They're icebreakers.
Right? You be my Dairy Queen, I'll be your Burger King. If you treat me right, you can have it your way.
Oh, I like that one.
So listen, so they are corny. If you come into my DMs, I'm not responding to you. However, if you said that to me in person, no, but if you said that to me in person, then and you made me laugh, then you have my attention. Like anybody that can make me laugh is. Yeah,
you have a giggly personality. You laugh at everything. Yeah, you do.
I do. I mean, I'm not that shallow. There has to be like other things, but.
All right, so where would you? Okay, so outside of, you don't do social media, right?
I have social media, but
you don't.
You're not.
You prefer not to DM me and hit me up that way.
No,
you do not do dating apps.
No.
What? You ever did a dating app?
I have. I've done.
Which one did you do and hate?
I did.
Hinge.
Was it
Bumble?
Hinge? It was Bumble. So I did Bumble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was too many. No offense, weird white men on there.
I'm other. I'm other.
He's poor.
I'm other. I'm tan.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Listen.
You did say it. You did say it.
No,
no. Feeling your vibe.
But it wasn't. It wasn't.
I know.
Let me make this clear. I don't.
Swoop it up, baby. Swoop it
I'm
up.
a weird white man.
No. No, I didn't say that.
It's no worse than him.
It's not
You don't
the
date black
fact.
girls.
Whoa.
Okay, wait. We'll touch back on that. Let her talk. It wasn't the fact that they were white. That had nothing to do with it. It was the fact that they were weird.
Like, what's his name on the show?
Matthew.
Fucking Matthew.
Wait, would you have a problem with Matthew, like, real quick, Matthew sending the same line to everybody? I'm telling you I love you, I'm telling you I love you, I'm telling you I love you. You have a problem when you find out?
Yes.
Absolutely. Can you love multiple people?
He told these chicks the same
exact. He was sexy. So y'all be using the same lines on these females?
No, we're saying
my mama, I love my dad, my sisters.
I'm saying, do you think you could fall in love with more than one person?
Yeah, definitely. Because
yes, you can. However, you're always gonna love one more than the other one. So at that point, you have to choose.
Yes, and no.
Yes, you are.
That one person will bring something out of you that other person can. That's
right.
Why you
so
love
then you love one more than the other, the one that's bringing the most out of you.
It's 50-50.
No, that's not possible.
She ain't lying there, bro.
That's not
Yo, you
possible.
Team Clay, motherfucker.
I lost
it's
it.
50-50.
I'm trying to stay out the sunlight right now. I'm trying to get.
You try to get you what?
I'm trying to stay out. So where do you want to go on your first date then? If I can't meet you on Instagram, I can't meet you on social media. How am I meeting you?
Right place at the right time.
Catch me in my living room.
Okay.
No, if I do go out,
chill.
If I do go out with, my sister or one of my friends or something like that, and you see me, approach me, and we'll go from there.
Where do you want to go?
For the first date?
Yeah.
Oh, the first date has to be like something interactive. We can go bowling. We can, take a walk. We can even go out for ice cream.
Okay.
But it has to be somewhere where we can talk. Like, we're not going to the movies. Don't invite me to your house because I'm not coming.
Why? Netflix and chill.
I am not coming to your house on the first date. That's just for you to invite me to your house.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
No,
I would go
so
for a drink.
let's go for a walk. No. Walks don't cost any money. But for you to invite me to your house, for you to invite me,
you know you're the gas pumper though. We're good.
For you to invite me to your house on the first date is just telling me that you just want to fuck me.
Right, morals and respect.
Morals and respect.
No, we're about that.
Respect.
We're about that. We're agreed. So we had brought up.
He doesn't have respect.
What?
You just said that you would bring somebody to your house on the first date because you're broke.
Oh, first of all,
you're a broke brother.
First of all, I'm never broke. I'll say I am, but I'm never broke.
His pockets are never empty, cuz.
We ain't hungry no more.
We hungry.
Wait, no game related. But, I'm saying
shout out to Fast and Furious 2. Okay.
Yo,
we hungry.
Rest in peace for a walk. But what I'm saying is
devastated.
What I'm saying is this, right? I'm the type to take you out of bowling. I'm the type to go on a hike.
Okay.
You ain't never hiked a goddamn day. Not one. Okay. You name the spot you hiked.
Bro, I have a whole picnic basket.
No, you don't.
It's a backpack.
That's not a basket.
Is that
a basket backpack? It's a backpack basket.
So
he's leaving. He's on a picnic basket. Listen. You are so full of shit. It's crazy. Listen. This is why we ain't getting viewers.
We are getting views. So all I'm saying is this, right? I'm that guy. I'm that guy to go for the walk, go for bowling.
Can I drop the bomb and just say, why would you bring Williams bowling?
What? Oh. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why are you bringing Jay?
Yeah, I'll bring J Squares bowling. Yeah. Why wouldn't I bring J Squares bowling?
So, what do you think? What do you guys think would be a good first date?
Somewhere where I get to. This is why I'll be great at Love Is Blind.
Why?
I get to know you as a person. Like, put the looks aside. All right. No, she's not what social media deemed to be gorgeous, deemed to be beautiful. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to know each other. Okay, what are your interests? Do you want kids? Do you like how many kids do you want? What's your family value? Like, how's your family? Where did you learn to be a woman?
So these are all questions that you're asking on a first date?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's an interview, my G.
That's 21 questions.
No, there's nothing.
I don't like the 21 questions.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with asking 21 questions on a first date. You want to see if you align with the person.
People don't like that though. Some people
Why not?
Like that. If you're gonna
hit the road, Jack. You ain't from.
I would feel like it's an interrogation.
I feel like you're asking me, what do I do for work? Like, how long have I been in there?
There's a motive behind it.
I'm not gonna ask all that. But I'm not gonna sit there and date someone that
doesn't align.
That doesn't want kids.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit there because we all know that.
But you count out half the people in the world anyways. So what difference does it make?
Fuck you, D.
See, I start with small talk.
Just the black
and just
girls.
see how.
Just the
wait, before you even go,
wait.
hit it, because we've been dying to talk about this.
Talk about what?
Go ahead, Jay Squared.
The black girls.
Why you don't date them? Look in the camera and tell them why.
Why?
Tell half of the world.
like a
Listen here, my beautiful black queens and
now they're beautiful black queens.
Yeah.
You know, I was a bit naive, and I want to apologize to the ones that I hurt to my younger days. But now I'm a changed man, so it is what it is.
Sit your ass back.
No, you are. You. Can you please, Jack Squared?
He literally just told me last week. What did you tell me last week? We had the same conversation last week.
Keep it a buck.
What did you say?
Some black females, they're not for me. I don't like.
Why not?
Because some of their personalities.
Some of their personalities.
Yes.
Last week it was all of their personalities. It was the personalities. It was.
I've been waiting for this.
It was the fake hair. It was their attitude.
Yes.
All things that you don't like or can't handle.
You're not
right?
climbing yourself out of this one. You better dig.
You just got again.
Again, bro.
Nah, I'm ready.
It's a mic drop moment.
So yes, the fake hair. It's annoying because I'm the type if I'm with someone,
You know, white women have extensions too.
Yes, they do.
Like they have
do.
tracks in their hair. You can braid it in. You know that, right?
Everybody has extension. Okay. Everybody have tracks. I get it. But when you sit there,
except for Pete, you got no hair.
When you sitting there in bed, laying with your lady, and you just playing with her hair, and she's like, baby, stop! You gonna tangle my hair? Like, chill the fuck out. I want to spend some quiet time with you.
Is that a real thing?
No.
If he touches the bottom of your hair,
the experience that I got.
No, don't touch me.
That's what it was. Maybe I was with the wrong black females.
So
maybe
I think
tell the camera.
Maybe I had a horrible experience. And for those out there, like I apologize, but like this is like what we talked about earlier.
He's sweating.
So yes, he's sweating. He's definitely sweating. Look,
you're
he gets in front of the camera and
you're
he's
sweating.
sweating.
Like
I just say you took a big game off camera, bro.
Like I fucks with y'all, yeah, you know. I love that, but as of like,
so
I rock with you, AD.
Why? Because she has a nice body.
I ain't listen.
Yes,
it's
shallow.
So
shallow.
But you're going on the show.
Yeah,
it's not about looks for me, bro. It's
it clearly is because you just said AD.
So
there was more than one black girl on that show.
It's not about looks.
Umbrellas.
It's not about looks, bro. It's more about like the personality. Can I build with them? Can I like see myself being with that person in that forever and ever phase? That's what it is for
J Square.
So what it is that you're speaking to someone's character as opposed to their race more than anything, because you said that you don't like their attitude or the way that they talk to you or what they expect from you. So now you're speaking to a person's character, right? Mm-hmm. You can't generalize everyone into that one characterization that you experience with however many black girls that you've dated or fucked before. Yeah, you can't do that.
What you gotta say about that, boy? Like she got you there.
Yo, I got nothing to say. But
I was talking to J Square.
And then on another note,
give me a sister.
You did
say that.
You do. I did tell him that he needs to.
But she said his sisters don't like him.
No, that's not what I said.
No, you didn't say that. He said it because he's too pasty.
That's not what he said.
And then I said, and then
you shaved your beard, and you took your beard off.
So that's why you cut the beard. That will explain.
No. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let him talk.
And then we were all talking.
What? You was at Jungle Fever?
Nah, man, it's getting warm outside. My face was getting hot.
Nah.
Let the man speak. Go ahead. Tell me why.
No, I forgot.
So.
Then it's a lot.
Yeah, no. Because we were talking about something, and I disclosed that I have a saltwater fish tank, and she goes, "That's why the black girls don't like it."
I did say that, but I was joking. I mean, I think he's probably the first person that I've ever heard had a saltwater fish tank.
I'm not gonna lie, he definitely is the first person I've ever had a saltwater fish tank.
So I mean, that's not something that black girls are used to.
Saltwater fish tank, comment in the DM. We know someone that has one.
But there's nothing wrong with that. I was intrigued.
My son loves this little Nemo fish. Nemo,
I've never seen.
If you met a black girl that met all your qualities that you were looking for and all that,
would you turn her down?
Behind the wall, so to speak, you didn't see her, and then you saw her in person. With that, are you gonna continue to pursue it or no?
Yeah, if she meet my qualities of like having understanding and patience, I'll propose.
Okay.
Even if she had fake hair,
fake lashes.
It's fine. I'll propose.
Okay, I'm just curious.
He's lying.
When is it? Do you think, as a generalization, when is it a good time to like settle down?
For me?
Yeah.
Or period.
Like settle
period
down.
Or
never.
Like you're scarred. We know that. You're emotionally scarred. We were discussing the other pods.
Happiness is for children and peace doesn't exist.
You know that. You're emotionally scarred. We worry about you.
I'm good.
This is the first episode you haven't grabbed that. Okay, you're doing good.
You will know, like, no joke aside, like, you guys might think I'm, like, talking out my ass, but you will know after their first date.
Well, you're pushing your mid-40s, so...
Mid-40s? Piece of shit.
I'm just kidding. No, you're right. Wait, you feel like you know after the first date whether or not this person could potentially be the one?
Yeah.
So you should be on Are You the One?
That's crazy to me too.
You'll know after the first date, bro.
I don't know.
You think so? After the first date?
Hell.
No, you can't. You can't tell after the first date.
Initial date is initial attraction.
Right.
But I'm not going.
The initial attraction allows you to
know
get the
my
second
rule,
date.
bro. You know.
No,
my rule.
I don't know the rule.
I ain't
What's the
dating
rule?
you until we talk for at least like 2 or 3 weeks.
Then I did. What?
I'm not.
You
going
just said after one.
I'm not going on a date with you until we had that 2 or 3 weeks talk.
He wants to talk 2 to 3 weeks.
Why do you want to talk 2 or 3 weeks before you go on a date? What's your reasoning?
Because I don't want to waste my time or your time. I gotta make sure our goals and our objectives align. If you
it takes 2 or 3 weeks for you to decide that?
It takes months.
No,
years
it doesn't.
For this kid.
You are the same one that said on a first date you're asking 21 questions.
Yeah, so
and then now you're saying that it takes you 2 or 3 weeks to decide whether or not you guys align.
Yes, it does.
That doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't.
Because after I gather all my facts and all my information about you within those 2 to 3 weeks, I have follow-up questions.
You just said on your first date you're asking 21 questions. So after those 21 questions,
Matthew, you're just like Matthew, the accountant or the insurance salesman, or whatever, marketing director. You're just like that guy, bro. You're awkward. I love you. You're awkward as shit. No. All right. So when do you think, if ever, is a good time to get married?
Never.
I'm asking all you guys.
I don't believe in marriage. I don't think you need.
That's a lie. You don't believe in marriage, and you're wasting your time if you're with someone right now. If you don't believe in marriage, if she believes in marriage, you're not going to get married. If you dated someone that wants to get married, or you're telling me you would not get married, then you're wasting your time with that person. You're wasting her time.
You're absolutely wasting her time.
Better take another swig of that, brother.
I'm gonna type into my Haitian group.
What is that? No, you can't.
He always wants to tap into his Haitian.
He gets
Word America, motherfucker.
Yeah. You don't believe in marriage? Is that what you're saying right now?
Why do you believe in marriage? Do you
believe in marriage? Yes or no? Answer me.
No, I don't.
So why would you date anybody who believes in marriage?
Why?
Yes.
Because we already.
If she wants to be married.
Well, she's black.
Yeah, I'm off the table anyway. I know. No, he's right. He meant what he said.
I had to find a way out of it. It's a joke. But what I'm
black
saying is
women stay away from Jay.
All I'm saying is this, right? So you asked me, would I?
When is it? Would you get married, and when is a good time for you to get married? And now you're saying I don't believe in marriage. So you've literally eliminated not only all the black women in the world. You've eliminated all the people that want to get married. So now you literally only have like 7 billion left.
Out of that 7 billion, I'll find my one.
You know what I mean?
Find the one that wants to spend the rest of your life with you without marriage.
I need to be rock solid on it.
Well, I feel like you, as an emotionally scarred individual.
Why am I emotionally scarred? I just been through some shit.
Emotionally scarred.
I worry for you.
Why you worry for me?
No, I would love to see you meet the right girl and get married. Okay,
but I need to
see
be
that.
rock solid on that decision. I would need to have like all the ducks in a row. We need to be on the same page.
Yep.
I need to feel that connection. If I just feel a little bit off, I'm not doing it.
J Square.
No, I agree.
Nothing is perfect though, bro.
J Square.
Yeah, but
So to touch, I do want to be married, and at this point in my life, if I meet the right person, I am absolutely ready to be married. Like we're all getting older.
Are you looking for
like,
that special someone right now? Are you looking for that special someone right now?
Are you looking? Are you looking?
Are you looking? We know it's not Haitian or not.
We know it's not me. Are we looking?
So,
are you looking?
no, it's not me. I'm Paul.
He doesn't like black women, so he's off the table. He has a saltwater fish tank, so he's off the table. And,
he's too pretty.
And D is too pretty for me. He's prettier than me.
Are you
but
looking
no.
now?
Listen,
Of course. I mean, what woman isn't looking? What woman isn't looking?
Do you think age plays a factor into how? Well, I don't want to say as you get older, and this is general as a statement, no one's age, but do you feel like as you get older, there's more of a want or urge to fill that void and get married now?
Yes, because with age comes maturity. Like I'm done playing the games and are we this, are we that? I want that solid foundation.
Yeah.
That solid foundation to find someone to live the rest of my life with, and you know, to be my best friend and to grow and to be that partner that will go through, you know, all the trials and tribulations of life together. I want to find my person.
Could that person be a white boy? Could it be Spanish?
Possibly.
If you're willing to open up the box, so to speak.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not opposed to
my box is
dating.
My box is open, bro.
Your box been closed, bro.
No, it's not.
I'm not opposed to dating outside my race. It's just whoever aligns with what I'm looking for. And that's that.
I guess I want to wrap it up with this last topic, guys. It might be a little deep, but do you think, how has your past relationships changed you? Has it made you better? Has it made you worse? Has it made you emotionally scarred? Has it made you better? Like, what if you can just hit it real quick, round table style, your relationships in the past, are you better or are you worse because of it?
I think I'm better. From one relationship, I learned the art of like being more patient. And this is why I want someone that's patient, because like with patience you can understand each other. From the last one, it made me better, opening my eyes to definitely red flags, definitely like situation that people wouldn't get themselves into.
Yeah.
And like I'm just.
So you're continuing to grow through each relationship.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely growing right now.
You hold nothing negative, and nothing's been worse. Have you taken anything from your past relationship and brought it to your new relationship negatively?
No. It's just a learning curve.
So you're continuing to grow.
I just press F5 or whatever button it is to refresh the keyboard. I just fucking
He's refreshing the keyboard.
He's refreshing.
I just refresh the computer and then keep going, bro. Because you can't be stuck in the past. Because if you're stuck in the past, you won't be able to move forward for the future.
That's true.
P?
100% change the person.
Better you think, or for worse?
Better, because you go through shit after you say break up. Excuse me. After you break up with somebody, you do a lot of self-reflection, and you look back. Did I do this the right way? Did I say that the right way?
Right.
This, that, and you learn from your mistakes, and you grow as a person, and you can apply what you've learned about yourself to the next relationship, and it's just gonna be that much better.
I agree. J squared.
So I will say that I'm better now than I was before because of my past relationships. But truthfully speaking, I definitely sometimes bring my past experience into my recent relationship.
I think we hard not to.
It is hard not to, especially when you've been, lied to, cheated on, deceived. It's hard to, put your full trust in somebody, knowing that it's a possibility that it's not going to work out. Right. And yeah, so overall, like, they were definitely all learning experiences. And there's things that I know that I need to work on within myself.
For sure.
For my, future relationships or whatever the case may be. But overall, I'm better.
Well, I agree with you guys, because I think you don't see your past relationships as failures. I try not to spin it that way, even if it's a negative light.
No, you can't.
I take what I learned, good and bad, and I try to apply it from the relationship going forward. You know what I mean?
Wisdom comes with mistakes.
Yeah, you mess up in the past relationships. You try not to be that way in the new relationship. Unfortunately, sometimes those bad habits are hard to go away, but you do your best to apply it to a new relationship and go forward. So I would say my past relationships have only gotten me better because I've taught me what not to do in the new relationships,
and what not to deal with, and what to.
Yeah, what I'm gonna. Yeah, I agree with you guys. You know what I mean?
And I definitely believe that everything happens for a reason. So there was a reason that you came into my life. Like, everybody's not meant to stay forever. Right. So you were here, whether it was to teach me patience or to teach me trust or to teach me understanding, but all in all, like, you taught me something that I can now take on into the future. So
I love it. I think that's perfect, guys. I think that wraps up episode 14. We all agree?
How about you?
Thank you guys for having me.
I said my relationships make me better. It's gotten me better. I don't want to bring anything negative into my new relationships that I had that ruined my old relationships. So I try to I'd say thank you to everybody who cheated on me, broke up with me, because you made me better. Now I know
I'm not thinking of anybody that ever cheated on me.
Like Drake said. That being said,
not yet. But listen, before you toast up, as always, thank you, J Squared, for
thank you guys for having me. Thank you guys for having me.
We're gonna have you on again, hopefully sooner than later. Episode 15, we might have you and Stina Baby on. We've been talking about that. Want to hear the best of both worlds?
Best of both worlds.
We're trying to have it out. So you know what? Well, you can check all the information out as always on Instagram, TikTok. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn notifications on, because we are trying to drop a video once a week or once every 2 weeks. It depends on how long P takes to edit them.
Yes, but this is the first time we recorded it. How many weeks? It's up to me.
Nah, but J Square, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Guys. Thank you.
We loved your input. And Jay, take us home real quick.
Let's toast up.
Recap. Tap it up.
Remember, DJ&P.
Yes, and always
15% off. Vital.
And not always, we are